Peace, beautiful people. It is your girl, the real Tony Hickman, and I am at my fave place, one of my favorite places. And I was thinking about something last night, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's about brain injury, right? And so when I had my second brain aneurysm and first stroke, I actually had to have a therapist that came in to help me organize, help me with paperwork, help me with my thought structure in regards to paperwork and organizing. And I still carry some of that because I would, when it first happened, if I would see paperwork, I would just start crying. Like I would get so frustrated and start crying because I'm like, I can't do it. It was so challenging. And I realized last night that this same thing happened again. So I was trying to learn something new in my studio, and it was really frustrating me. And I didn't start crying, but I wanted to punch the computer. No lie, like I really wanted to punch the computer. And I had to call my son to help me. And he helped me figure it out. But I was so frustrated and I couldn't understand why I just had no patience. And at first I'm thinking, okay, well, men have more patience than women, and that may be the case, that men have more patience than women. But also, I know it was also the side effects still in me from organizing and even relearning things that I may totally be unfamiliar with. It's a challenge, but I embrace the challenge, I accept the challenge, but it's an extra challenge. And you have so many people that look for, people may see me, first of all. People may see me and they see, well, she's walking, she may have a slight limp sometimes, or her arm, and that's all they see. But they see if I can hold a decent conversation, then the assumption, because of human nature, is gonna be that like she's okay, because that's what we do. We don't really look for how people could possibly be dealing with brain injury, because brain injury doesn't come with a costume. You could have a person with no paralysis, with no physical issues, and they can actually be someone with a brain injury. And I'm talking about, this could be a brain injury that happened when they were a child and they never saw about it. So, people get dropped on their head, all kinds of things when they're children. And you just never know what those details actually bring about with these people. So then they go to meeting others and everybody finds them challenging, but it's simply because they probably had a brain injury and they don't even know. They don't even acknowledge it, because you think you're thinking properly. Like last night, I just thought, dang, I'm impatient, which I am. But it was an extra challenge because of the 3 situations that I've had with my brain. Because I haven't had one, haven't had just 2. It's been 3 different situations with my brain where I've had to relearn routing and all. Look at these birds, y'all. I'm sorry. Look at that. Oh my God, they're beautiful. Wow. Yeah. So I had to learn, thinking differently with my brain. So yeah, I say all that to say we have to be careful how we decide to treat people. We have to be careful how we deal with people, because another side effect of my aneurysms and stroke was emotions. Like I was speaking at this engagement at a hospital, and they wanted me to speak. And so as I was taking responses from the audience, I was speaking to some stroke survivors, brain injury survivors, and my emotions, because of what happened in my brain and where it was in my frontal lobe, my emotions are heightened. But it was either it was going to be heightened or numb. And this lady, she was telling me how she felt like once she had her stroke in her brain, she felt disconnected from her children and her loved ones. She knew she loved them, but she felt so disconnected. And it could have been like that. Like I could have been the person that became disconnected, right? Disconnected from my heart. But instead, mine was the opposite. So mine got stronger. And I've always been a person connected to my heart and sensitive. That's the label that has been placed. But after the aneurysms and stroke, it was way more. And that is because of everything that I have been through. So yeah, that's the situation. And I just say, when you meet people, meet them at face value and acknowledge them wholly. And I'm not saying, give up on them or anything. But what I am saying is learn how to relate to them according to how they react, because you never know somebody's story. You just never know their story. So on that note, I love y'all. Be wonderful. I got an interview coming up on Tony Hickman Presents. Got me out here ready to get this chi. Anyway, y'all, much love. Enjoy your life every day. Find something beautiful to do with your life. Peace.